Steven Spielberg has always been a director who pushes himself beyond expectations. He may be known for indulgence in sentimentality, but this is a filmmaker who won Oscars for Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan. He brings to us, fresh off the brilliant Bridge of Spies, the BFG, an adaptation of the children's book by Roald Dahl. Newcomer Ruby Barnhill plays Sophie, our no-nonsense protagonist, who is snatched up by the BFG, which is Big Friendly Giant, not Big Fucking Giant, as some people think it is, but it's Big Friendly Giant because of the kids' movie. He's played through motion capture by Mike Rylance, and whisked away on adventures in Giant Country. There, Sophie befriends the BFG, a run-to-the-litter giant, and helps him overcome poor speech and being bullied by the other, much larger giants. I have not read the BFG ever, so I had no clue what this story would entail, but it is clear that this is a kids-only story. Adults could enjoy this as a nice, simple movie, but I sat in the cinema and couldn't take any of it in as much as I wanted to. The BFG has a basic plotline of friendship, but convolutes itself with gibberish about the nature of dreams and catching dreams in jars. I struggled to follow the story along, and the movie didn't reward my patience, as the last 30 minutes is basically slapstick, fart jokes, and gross-ass humour, all with the Queen of England. I kept thinking, huh? The BFG does look gorgeous, with Mark Rylance's nuanced and layered performance transcending his motion capture appearance. The technology used on Rylance captures every twitch, hair, and pore, allowing us to connect to who the BFG really is as a character, instead of just a walking computer graphic. Andy Serkis would be really, really proud. Ruby Barnhill, as I said before, shows great talent at such a young age, holding her own against Rylance and the entire cast, commanding our attention at every turn. Spielberg really proves that he does know how to pick him when it comes to child actors. But the film itself suffers under the weight of its own ambition. Spielberg's usual traits as a director are often confused under excessive CGI spliced with real motion. He does pull off his small, long shots that he likes to do. They're only a minute long, but they still feel kind of flowing all about the place. You can see that in all these films. He still has these blinding beams of light shining through the windows, direct reference to Citizen Kane, and the sweet story to tie it all together. But the source does not translate well to the screen at all. Melissa Matheson's screenplay is rather basic as well, which doesn't help our experience of the movie and frequently took me out of it. It is sad that Matheson passed away last year from cancer, but a stronger idea for her last project would have better serviced her legacy, rather than a juvenile comedy. I am disappointed to say that while the visuals are astonishing, Mark Rylance and Ruby Barnhill are perfect together, John Williams' score is always great, and the cinematography is beautiful, the BFG doesn't have any real impact. It reminded me more of 1990s Hook, a beloved children's tale told in a new, fresh way by Steven Spielberg that looks great, but it is too kid-friendly to be totally satisfying. I'd have to say that the BFG, you could watch it, but you'd be better off watching it on a plane. So the BFG, have you seen it? Please tell me what you think about it. I always like to know what people think about my movies, and please tell me what you think about this review. Remember, push that little red button. Thank you for listening.